On to you, Taurus. So you, Taurus, actually have the Ace of Ariel, the Seven of Raphael, and the Nine of Michael. So, all right. So for you, Taurus, right? A lot of you, Taurus, are free agents, and you, Taurus, are just kind of sitting back, reflecting and contemplating about what your next life move is going to be. Like, what next big decision are you going to be? Excuse me, are you going to do? You got all this space. You don't have any significant others. Some of you might, but you have all this room and opportunity. And I'm not talking about like beef. I'm talking about, for real, room and opportunity. And so a lot of you, Taurus, are just thinking, right? Contemplating. Nine of Michael, Seven of Raphael, Ace of Ariel, thinking. You got Seven of Raphael, you got a lot of different doors, corridors, and avenues that you can take. You have options. And so you, Taurus, are just thinking about what you can do. What action can you, Taurus, take to get to where you want to go? Some of you, Taurus, may know where you may want to go, but you may be thinking about what's the best thing for you to do. What's the best strategy for you to do? There is no best strategy. It's for you to essentially do the actual work. Exist. Do it. Actually have the work be done. And so the solutions and the Three of Gabriel is you thought of a way. But it's a way in which it's right for you. So the Three of Gabriel right here speaks to how some of you, Taurus, may have figured a way to cut costs on certain things, or to kind of like save more money, or do certain things with money in a way where the money ends up working for you in a particular kind of way. Where you don't have to work so hard for it. So a lot of investing, a lot of putting the cash into different businesses, but instead of you looking at the business to flip, right? It's more so about you, Taurus, looking at businesses to actually keep as opposed to flip them, right? And so because of it, you're thinking long term, right? Like, what are the solutions to make it so that you don't have to work so hard to make cash? Like I said, and passive income. The Three of Michael and the Page of Michael speaks to, because a lot of you, Taurus, are thinking smarter. You know, like I said, what is the most strategic way to make sure that you, Taurus, don't have to work so hard in order to, like, you don't have to stress out. You don't have to like think so hard about, well, how is this going to get done, and how is that going to get done, and blah 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 blah. What is the best way for you to sit back and relax a little bit more and have more time to do whatever else you want, right? You're looking, again, you, Taurus, may be looking at things, that people that just don't make sense. And I don't necessarily mean money all the time. I mean like people who don't have a plan, that you have met. Like, you, Taurus, you're thinking differently. And you, Taurus, are thinking differently from the perspective of, the people who just don't have a plan, and they don't have a plan. They don't have any kind of, any kind of real purpose going on. They don't really have a focus that they could particularly focus on or anything like that. They are some of the most lost people. And you, Taurus, kind of feel a little bit sorry for them, because why would anybody go to work every day? Bust they behind. And you Taurus are looking at it like it was always your plan to not have to work so hard to get to where it is that you really want to go. And now you Taurus can start thinking for the long term. The two of Gabriel right here, right? So as far as like, right, two of Gabriel, two of Raphael, and the 10 of Raphael, as far as love, right, as far as two of Raphael, you're actually handling it to where you don't have to work so hard. So there's a sense of, you Taurus really looking at it like you've wasted so much time. Like you Taurus are looking at it yourselves like, why did you end up with a bunch of know nothing individuals, right? Like people who can't come into your life, they have no value like that. Like you Taurus are the ones who just like, you're tied, like you're the ones that bring in the value, and like they bring in no value or little value, and yet they're the ones with so much demands, and you can't even do anything with, because they don't bring any value to you. They come in with no brains. Like if I had a Taurus woman right now and she came in with something, I would help her multiply what she has. And I know how, step by step. I know how. I can articulate how. I can actually speak it verbally, how to do it in a step-by-step way. And it's not complicated or any of that stuff. So hold on a second. Yo, just stop wilding out. But yeah, that's my cat getting into mischief. But yeah, so I can articulate it. It's like you Taurus, you know the same thing too. You've been getting it in with a bunch of stupid individuals. Now you Taurus are like, you sitting back thinking, why did you ever get with these individuals that didn't know anything? Like you Taurus, right? So because what I'm trying to say is you Taurus feel like y'all missed out on a certain amount of time. Like you could have been started this sooner and had to do less sooner. But here you are hanging out with these idiots that don't have any kind of common sense. They not on point. They out here on some nonsense. You Taurus are the ones that got to be doing all the thinking. You in relationships with idiots. This is what you Taurus are saying. And so you Taurus are like, why you? If you could go back and see the two of Raphael and the 10 of Raphael, well, you made it out now. So now it's like you Taurus feel good about the position that you're in now, because at least you don't have to, live out any longer with idiots. And for you Taurus that with someone that isn't an idiot, good for you. Have your head on your shoulders. You're not hanging around someone that sees you working your butt off every day, and they don't chip in, they don't work, they don't do anything. They just, well, whatever, you'll do everything. Whatever, you Taurus have enough value, whatever, right? Same thing, with you Taurus who are not with anybody, who are single. Y'all now understand what I'm talking about. It's not about using people, but and treating people like they're objects and they're just for value purposes of what they can offer to you. No. But at the same time, existentially, like when you look at it, why would you just allow someone that brings no value into your life like that, just sit there and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even, like, I'm gonna be transparent. Like, I don't have anybody in my life who is like that. Like, everybody has value in my life who I'm kicking it with like that. Like, I'm not gonna hang around people and they don't bring value. Nothing. Just seriously, nothing. Just standing around. And I'm just like, and I just look at them and I'm just like, here's $5, right? Like, I always got to be the one to give something to them. They just stand around and happen to be in the same locations that I'm in. Like, and why that's so important is because the 10 of Raphael, you feel good about where you are now. You finally get a chance to actually do certain things to make sure that you don't have to work so hard the way that you used to. Whether you're in a relationship or single, you get to work on retirement to where you don't have to work so hard. So let's clarify the 10 of Raphael. Two of Wands, 8 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and then you have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, so if it's a person who wants to be stupid, they got to move out of your way. Because you Taurus are now thinking more practical, like, you know, they're not just going to be in your life and they're not bringing you value. And if, especially if they're like bringing you value, but like they you know what I'm saying? Like they just like cracking up underneath the pressure. You know what I mean? Like, they make mad mischief for you. It's like you Taurus are like, listen, you're going to have to you know what I mean? To the other person, it's like, you're going to have to calm that down. 2 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, because you're not going to be spending your time on people that all they can do is like get you to be stressed. Nah, you Taurus got to have y'all peace. You got to have your morning coffee. You know what I'm saying? Nah, not necessarily actual coffee. Not saying that you might not have that. But I mean, like, you got to have your own peace where, like, the person who you with, they have things and they can handle it on their own. They're not just looking at you like, Taurus, what are we going to do? 3 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles is about you, you know, you can handle that situation, but you don't like it. You admire strength. So, you know, you single Taurus would actually like to be with somebody, if you're going to have somebody that has a plan of their own, you know, looks at you Taurus like y'all are valuable to them. They can be valuable to you, and you Taurus want to be seen as valuable in another person's eyes too. Like, so it goes both ways for you Taurus. It's not like you're being like only one-sided where this person looks at you, where you got to be valuable to a person, but they're not valuable to you, or you're not valuable to them. It goes both ways. You're being fair about this. And you would hope to have value to another person, because for you, Taurus, you're looking at it like, why would you want to just be a handsome or pretty face to a person? And I've talked about it before. A lot of Taurus women look good. Like, why would you just want to be a pretty face to somebody? You know? Just that's it. That's all you are, is a pretty face. That's it. You know, nah. You don't have any other purpose in life. You just sit there and look, baby, and just look pretty. Nah. And so this is why you Taurus deserve to not have to deal with nonsense, because y'all are going to be service to other people, and you want other people to be service to you, and that you willing to get yourself in a committed relationship. So you're bringing value. You're bringing value in bucket loads. So why can't a person bring value to you in bucket loads too? That's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Peace.